Every week, millions of gardeners pour expired milk straight down the drain without a second thought. That is a mistake that is quietly costing your garden more than you realize. Expired milk is loaded with calcium, nitrogen, lactic acid bacteria, and natural plant nutrients. And in just 24 hours, you can turn that carton into a powerful liquid fertilizer that rivals anything you can buy at the garden center. Here is something most gardeners never learn. Expired milk is not spoiled, it is fermented. When milk turns sour, it becomes a thriving environment for lactic acid bacteria, the same microscopic organisms that healthy garden soil depends on to break down organic matter, cycle nutrients, and suppress harmful soil pathogens. These beneficial bacteria activate the moment they make contact with your soil, starting to work within the first 24 hours of application. Expired milk also delivers 3 core nutrients that your plants need most at the root level. Calcium strengthens plant cell walls and prevents blossom end rot, that dark, sunken rot that ruins tomatoes and peppers at the worst possible time. Nitrogen feeds leafy green growth, and phosphorus supports the strong root development that makes a plant resilient through heat, drought, and stress. These nutrients are already sitting in that carton, ready to go to work in your garden. You will need your expired milk, and any type works for this method. Whole milk, 2%, skim, buttermilk, and even oat milk or other plant-based alternatives will all do the job. You will also need a clean 1-gallon watering can or a clean spray bottle, a standard measuring cup, and tap water at room temperature. Avoid using cold water directly from the refrigerator, as extreme temperature differences can slow down the microbial activity you are trying to encourage. For a soil drench, the most effective method for feeding root zones and building soil biology, mix 1 part expired milk to 10 parts water. In practical terms, that is 1 cup of milk poured into 10 cups of water inside your watering can. If you want to use this as a foliar spray to fight powdery mildew or other fungal issues on your plant leaves, increase the concentration slightly to 1 part milk to 5 parts water in your spray bottle. Use the right ratio for the right application, and you will get the right results. This is the step most people would skip, and it is the one that makes the biggest difference between good results and exceptional ones. Once you have mixed your milk and water solution, let it sit uncovered at room temperature for 12 to 24 hours before you apply it to your garden. During that window, the lactic acid bacteria in the expired milk multiply rapidly in the diluted solution, dramatically increasing the microbial payload that reaches your soil. You are essentially letting the fertilizer become more powerful before it ever touches a plant. After 12 to 24 hours, you may notice a faint, sour smell and some light cloudiness in the mixture. Both of those signs are completely normal and actually confirm that the fermentation process is working as it should. Do not be discouraged by the odor. Once the solution is watered into your soil, the smell dissipates within a day or two and will not linger in your garden. What remains behind in your soil is the biology, the nutrients, and the long-term benefit. Once your solution is activated and ready, apply it directly to the root zone of your plants as a slow, steady soil drench. Pour the liquid slowly in a circle around the base of each plant, allowing it to absorb fully into the soil before moving on. Keep the liquid off the leaves when using the 1:10 soil drench ratio. That dilution is formulated for the soil environment, not for direct foliage contact. For your 1.5 foliar spray, mist the undersides of the leaves where fungal spores typically take hold first. Plan to apply this milk fertilizer to your garden once every 2 to 3 weeks throughout the growing season. Consistency is what builds lasting, compounding soil health. A single application provides a meaningful benefit, but repeated treatments over the season create the kind of rich, biologically active soil that produces exceptional harvests year after year. Think of each application as making a deposit into your soil's health account. Before we get into the results and the best plants to use this on, take just 1 second right now to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It costs nothing, it helps the channel grow, and it makes sure you do not miss the next video where we are testing another method just like this one. Within the first 24 hours of application, the lactic acid bacteria in your milk fertilizer begin colonizing the soil around your plant roots. They immediately start breaking down organic matter into plant-available nutrients, unlocking minerals that were previously trapped in the soil and making them accessible to the root system. This is the same biological engine that powers healthy compost, but it is now happening right in the root zone where your plants can use it immediately. The calcium delivered by the milk also begins bonding to soil particles almost immediately after application, improving the physical structure of your soil over time. In clay soils, Calcium helps break up compaction and improves drainage. In sandy soils, it increases moisture and nutrient retention. If you have ever lost tomatoes or peppers to blossom end rot, consistent calcium applications through this method can prevent that from happening in future growing seasons. Milk fertilizer performs best on plants that are heavy calcium feeders, and those happen to be the most popular plants in the vegetable garden. Tomatoes, peppers, squash, cucumbers, and zucchini all respond exceptionally well to this treatment because they are also the plants most vulnerable to calcium deficiency and blossom end rot. Container plants benefit especially fast because the frequent watering that container gardening requires tends to flush calcium out of potting mix quickly, creating a regular deficiency that this method directly addresses. For flower beds and ornamental plants, milk fertilizer works particularly well on roses and other heavy-blooming plants that benefit from improved soil biology and a calcium and nitrogen boost. Apply around the root zone using the same 1:10 dilution ratio you use for vegetables. Within a few weeks of consistent application, most gardeners notice stronger, sturdier stems, more vibrant bloom color, and healthier overall foliage. The biology that benefits your vegetables benefits your entire garden. In the first 24 to 48 hours after your initial application, the most significant changes are happening underground where you cannot see them, but they are absolutely real. By the end of the first week of consistent applications, most gardeners begin to notice improved leaf color, a slight deepening of green in the foliage, and a visible uptick in new growth. The plant is responding to increased nutrient availability at the root level, and the outward signs follow quickly. One of the most rewarding aspects of this method is that you are not just feeding individual plants, you are building a living, productive soil ecosystem over time. Each application adds to the microbial population in your garden soil, creating a compounding benefit that grows stronger with every treatment. The longer and more consistently you apply it, the richer and more resilient your entire garden becomes. And all of it started with something you were moments away from pouring down the drain. One important note on milk selection: avoid ultra-pasteurized milk when you have the option. The ultra-high heat process used to extend its shelf life destroys most of the lactic acid bacteria, which significantly reduces the fermentation benefit you are trying to harness. Standard pasteurized milk, naturally soured milk, or raw milk all perform far better for this purpose. If your milk is only slightly past its sell-by date, it will still work well, and the more fermented it is, the more active the bacteria are. Never apply undiluted milk directly to your garden beds. Pure milk is far too concentrated for direct soil application and can create a serious imbalance in your soil biology, attract unwanted pests and flies, and produce a persistent, unpleasant odor that will linger far longer than you want. Always dilute to at least a 1:10 ratio for soil applications without exception. More is not better with this method. Consistent application at the correct concentration is what produces reliable, visible results over the course of a growing season. Expired milk is one of the most underrated and overlooked organic fertilizers available to the home gardener. It delivers calcium, nitrogen, phosphorus, and living lactic acid bacteria directly to your soil, all in a formula you can prepare in minutes and apply within 24 hours. The process is straightforward. Dilute 1 part expired milk to 10 parts water, allow it to activate at room temperature for 12 to 24 hours, and apply it as a soil drench around the root zones of your plants every 2 to 3 weeks throughout the growing season. Your soil biology improves with every application, your plants grow stronger and more resistant to stress, and your harvests get better. All from something that was moments away from going down the drain. If this video saved you money and helped your garden, we would love to hear about it. Hit the like button, subscribe so you never miss the next tip, and drop a comment below telling us which plants you are planning to try this on first. We read every comment and love knowing what is growing in your garden. See you in the next one.